First off, it's Charles J. That just in case you ain't heard of me, they told me it was too late. But I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way, this ain't Burger King. Everybody said it won't be till they see smoke, then they realize they'd rather have turkey meat.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, shout out to my audience. Shout out to those that's rocking with me. And yeah, we back in the kitchen. And there's a whole lot of goddamn sauce in this pot, man. Let's get to the shit. Romero, Ismael, Barroso, Postfight thoughts. I'm jumping straight in. Listen, I gotta address Ismael. Listen, Ismael Barroso, you have a brave heart. Not only do you have a brave heart, you have a brave soul. You just showed boxing fans what it really takes to be a fighter. You also showed that age ain't nothing but a number. What Romero, like 26? Yeah, you just fought a youngster, and you handled yourself well. You dropped them. It definitely was a bad stoppage. I'm pretty sure everybody believes that. That was a terrible stoppage because Rolly didn't land none of them punches that when the ref stopped it, he wasn't even landing them punches. Anyway, you brave. You look like you fought a hard life. You look like you've been fighting all your life. All 58 years of your life, you look like you've been fighting hard as shit. You look like you grew up picking cotton and shit. I'm gonna be honest, Ismael, because I studied my history. You look like one of them original Indians. I ain't even gonna call you a Mexican. You like a Native American. Yeah, you look like one of them first Indians before Christopher Columbus came and, conned y'all out of some shit and took some shit. Yeah, you look like one of the original Indians. You look like Little Caesar's best friend. That goddamn orangutan on Planet of the Apes. Anyway, you look like a lot of shit, and you look like you done picked a whole lot of cotton. You look like you done fought a lot of hard-fought battles, and I just think boxing needs to give you your respect. Yeah, you was in very good condition. You pressed the fight. You was very entertaining. And I had you up on the scorecards. I had you winning just about every round. I had you winning most of the rounds. I had rolled it down on the scorecards. So shout out to you. And yeah, you show age ain't nothing but a number. And yeah, and I'm telling you, you make your ancestors very proud that you can do that shit at 58 years old. And you can beat up a youngster like that. Anyway, let me get to you, Rolly. Listen, Rolly, the jig is up. Yeah, I know you strong as shit, and you got that crazy retarded man strength. But you didn't have that shit tonight. That shit was nowhere to be seen or heard. You really got bullied a little bit, bro. You really got bullied. And I think, I was surprised at how much you was backing up. I guess you wanted to be a boxer tonight. The best shit for you to do was to fight how you normally fight, bro. Come forward and throw big shots and, use your jab and shit like that. You're not very good on the back foot, bro. I guess you thought you was Pernell Whitaker, Sweet Pea or some shit tonight. That ain't for you because your feet ain't good for one. And you don't got good defense, and you hold your head straight up just like Ryan do. That's why you versus Ryan, that's gonna be a perfect fight. At this point, I'm just gonna join the circus. Yeah, you versus Ryan would be a hell of a monkey show. Two baboons going against one another. Both of you motherfuckers hold your chin straight in the air. Yeah, somebody gonna get knocked out. But yeah, that'll be a good fight for you. You called them out. You know what? But I'm going to say this about you. I just think you had a bad performance. I think you a better opponent, and you definitely gave Tank a tougher fight than Ryan. You was way more competitive. And I like how you came out in that fight. You came out aggressive as shit. You got caught, but I still like how you came out against Tank. I like how you came out, especially on the first couple of rounds. But anyway, I think you're more of a dangerous opponent than Ryan. Because with Ryan, Tank exposed so much, all you gotta do is duck that left hook and catch his ass. That's all he got, and his jab ain't shit. And at this point, I think that level, that spot that Tank hit, it'll never be the same. So I think if every fighter just aimed for that shit, like when Jamel Charlo hurt Rosario and he kept getting hurt to the body after that, I think it could be that effect. I think Ryan may be weak to the body. His liver may never be the same. But anyway, y'all can fight and do your thing. But like I said, I think Rolly is a more awkward opponent than Ryan because Ryan is very easy to figure out at this point. Rolly still got them crazy punches he throw that he can catch your ass with. He just didn't really do that shit tonight. Which brings me to Coach Bullet. Listen, Coach. Listen, I said some shit about you in my last time I talked about you. Yeah, I think it was the post-Tank Rolly fight. Yeah, I fired your ass up. Yeah, but I ain't really here to do that. Listen, but them white girls you were just arguing, you better quit doing that shit, Bullet. You act like you ain't from America or some shit. Black man yelling at two white women, that shit do not go hand in hand, bro. That shit is dangerous. I don't know if the money done got to you. I know you got a big check when you fought Tank. But nah, bro, you still a black man, and you black as shit, and you big as shit, and with that raspy ass voice. But anyway, leave them white girls alone, bro. I seen you kind of bowled up on them and shit like that. But yeah, you got to stop that. But anyway, I'm wondering, I don't know if it was Rolly or you, because I'm wondering what you was telling him in the corner. Because I got to give you a lot of credit. The reason why I'm not dissing you, because I've listened to your interviews lately. And I listened to you talk about boxing. You know the game. And I was shocked that you actually knew some shit. Yeah, I thought you was a dummy. But now, you know boxing. You really do. You really know boxing. Listening to you talk about it, you know your shit. I'm just wondering what you was telling him in the corner, because maybe you was telling him the right thing, and maybe he just wasn't doing it. Because Rolly is slow. He's slow. Rolly always look confused. That motherfucker eyebrows stay scrunched up and shit. That motherfucker got a permanently scrunched up face and shit. He always looks sour as shit. That motherfucker always look like he got gas or something. But anyway, he a little slow. And Ryan a little slow. This gonna be I'm telling you, I know that fight gonna happen next. So y'all do your thing, but it was a bad call. But I gotta also say this too. While y'all started blaming that ref, it ain't that real fault. I told y'all, and by the way, I don't want it to ever get confused. I am not no Al Heyman basher, bro. I would never do no weird shit. Like, I would never dedicate my channel to dissing any black man. That just ain't my thing. Even though I will speak about many that are corrupt, I talk shit about it, but I ain't gonna dedicate my channel to talk shit about a black man. Hell, no, there's too many white boys that own shit that ain't shit that I can talk about that before I can talk about a black man, because don't too many black men own a goddamn thing. So I could never dedicate my life to dissing Al Heyman. He ain't shit, but none of the promoters are. Mainstream, Bob ain't shit, they not shit, bro. So saying that to say this, I told you Al got his picks. He got his picks. He likes certain people, and when he don't like you, he X you out. Like he did the Russell brothers, like he did several other fighters, like he did Broner. He'll X you out if he don't like you. But if he like you, he'll look at, and that's what he likes Rolly. I don't know what kind of weird shit they got going on. I don't know if it's because Rolly signed to Floyd. I don't know what kind of weird relationship it is, but he cut for Rolly like a motherfucker. That's why he got him in the Tank fight. He really cut for him, and so, yeah, and Bob do the same shit. Let me tell you motherfucker something. When Cool Boy, and I'm finna get out this motherfucker, when Cool Boy fight anyway in Japan, if Cool Boy get hurt at any point, he ain't gotta fall. If he ever get hurt, that fight will be stopped immediately. And fans ain't gonna say shit. So don't say nothing about this stoppage. Yeah, this is 903 Boxing. I am your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.